Hi, this is Don Kerr. I'm going to talk to you now about meetings. FlickIT presentation software is is designed for collaborative presentations. So if I'm sitting at a boardroom table and I have a screen up on the wall, a big one, and I have managers sitting around the table, maybe 10 managers, each with their own tablet computers, they're all running the FlickIT software. They can flick content from their tablets up onto the screen. So it's whenever it's their turn to present, they can do that. And so each person could do their presentation, and then the next guy could start flicking their presentation up on the screen. If somebody has a question or interrupts, needs to put something else up on the screen, they can just flick it up there. So the whole idea is it's real collaborative. Throw whatever content you want up on the screen at any time during the course of the meeting. So meetings, the primary reason we introduced the meetings feature here on the menu is to when you are in a meeting, you don't want people to be able to anybody to be able to just flick content up onto the big screen at any time. You want to restrict during that particular meeting slot. Only the people that are participating in that meeting can throw content up onto the screen. So it's more yet another administrative type of a feature for controlling who can flick content up onto the screen during a meeting. In the normal operations of FlickIT, any of your shared displays can send content to you at any time. But you want to restrict that to just 2 or 3 people during a meeting, then you can do that with the meetings feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the meetings button, and I just have some test sample data in here. But hopefully you can get the idea of how meetings, how you can use meetings effectively. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add button. I'm going to add a new meeting. And say it's Friday from 11:43 a.m. Let's change it to p.m. Or no, a.m. It's good. End time 11:30, 12:30, 12:43. Whatever the day and times are for the start and end of the meeting. That's mainly purpose of the start and end time is mainly for information to you as to when the meeting is occurring, so you know that you won't be able to throw content unless you are participating in that meeting during that time period. So I added a new meeting, and I want to activate it because activating the meeting says that only the activated participants can flick content to your display. So I activated it, but now I want to click the participants button, and now I want to select who I want to invite to participate in that meeting. So I'm logged in as Don's Mac right now. So if I wanted, I'll just do an example of Ron's Mac. So Ron and I could throw content with each other. I'm going to add participants. So Ron's Mac now says pending, meaning he's been invited to the meeting and he's been notified of the meeting on his main FlickIT screen, and then he can then approve that meeting request and activate it on his end. And any time I can come back in here and deactivate a person if I choose to not have them participate. So it's really just limiting who you can access, who can flick to your screen during the meeting. That's the main purpose here. So now I have a new meeting that's activated. So when it's activated, that's when people can throw stuff to you, and only those people that are invited to the meeting. Otherwise, Anybody else who's not invited cannot throw to your screen at that time. So I'm going to save that, and I'm going to go back. And of course, if I click meetings again, you still see my list of all my meetings that I can activate or deactivate at any time. Notice here in my inbox I have meeting requests, and I had 2 previous meetings that I have deactivated now because they're no longer active meetings. But if I had one that was a pending request, then I would be able to come in and approve that. So if I log off and log in as if I am Ron Mac, you now see the new meeting request that I had just sent him. So it's from Don's Mac. Its meeting starts 9/21 at this time. It's pending. So Ron would just activate that or approve that meeting request, and now he is a participant in that meeting. So think about meetings primarily as the ability to limit who can throw content to you at any time, other than the other people that are in your shared display list. But the big thing there is, again, trying to do real cool collaborative presentations where many people can stand around in their PC, Mac, tablet, computer, whatever, and throw their content up onto the big screen in the conference room or boardroom or in the lobby or on the side of the building. It really doesn't matter. It's the ability to flick content and restrict access to certain people for certain time periods. That's the purpose of meetings. Hope that helps. Thank you.